Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of the Grandstand here on the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. I am, as always, your host, AR, the Ohio Patriot. And for today's episode, we're going to have a very special announcement. I am officially running for office in 2024, specifically for Stark County Commissioner against current piece of shit Commissioner Bill Smith, who is a fucking scumbag who should be in prison right now for, along with Janet Work-Reaton and Richard Regula, giving themselves an illegal $10,000 raise about 5 years ago without actually giving it to the Stark County voters, which is how it should be done. And yeah, basically since then, back in 2019, I was working for, I was part of a grassroots movement that was working towards Second Amendment sanctuary here in Stark County and across the state of Ohio. And what did Bill Smith tell our actual group? Oh, if you guys actually want a sanctuary to pass from the Stark County Commissioners, vote me out and I'll go fucking play golf in Florida. That's what he literally told us. So yeah, it's time we're voting his ass out at this point, dude. And it's time for me, Adam, to actually take over that seat. And hopefully I can do it. So, the next probably year or so, you'll see a lot more on this channel about my, potential run for office. Here's what it is. And hopefully we will take on seat of power right now. I've been thinking about it, and this is the thing, I've been mulling over stuff recently about exactly what I wanted to do, exactly what I wanted to run for. And, the big thing is it's been a whole situation of, like, do I want to run for state rep? Do I want to run for whatever here and there? And then I was out the other day and we had a big rainstorm here the other day. And I was realizing, like, specifically the city of Canton area and stuff like that, and like the surrounding just parts of Stark County is what it is. Just how fucking degraded our system is what it is, dude, legitimately. And I'm like, you know what? It's time to get up. It's time to step up and, start like think. It's basically goes back to the whole like think globally, act locally kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, where is my impact gonna affect the most? Is what it is. And I realized, like, and I was actually looking at a lot of mayors races too as well. And I'm just like, it's bullshit, honestly, political persecution wise, that I can't run for mayor of Canton or even the town I live outside of is what it is here because I don't live within city limits is what it is. And I think that's BS entirely. It's like, no, if you live in a fucking county, like I don't care what county it is in the state or this country or whatever the case be, you should be able to run for any mayorship within that county, period. It doesn't matter if you live in city limits or not, dude, because the thing is, if you're driving into that city or if you're working in that city or, using things from that city, putting taxes back into that city because you're shopping at places in that city, whatever it is, you're technically a resident of that city, or at least you should be considered that at that point. So I think it's absolute BS how our system is divided like that politically to where you have to live within city limits just to run for a mayorship or city council, whatever the case be. And so I was looking locally of like, okay, what can I actually run for? And it's either township trustee, which is going to do jack shit, or it's going to be county commissioner. And I'm like, yeah, let's run for county commissioner now. So this is actually not only an announcement for my run for county commissioner, but it's also to call out the other people at Stark County. I would like to see one of y'all step up and also primary bid against Richard Regula so that we can do, 1-2 knockout punch at this point. Get rid of Bill Smith and get rid of Richard Regula immediately. And then hopefully sometime next year, we do a recall vote on Janet Work-Reaton for a third person to jump up in there because that's what we need right now. Stark County needs a set of county commissioners that are brand new people entirely, don't have any political affiliation to the corruption that's currently in there. And it's time to get rid of all these scumbags entirely, dude. The fact that you have one horse races with these people 90% of the time is what it is, dude. The fact that pretty much that's exactly how they've continued to win for, the last 10 plus years in this county is because there's no primary bids to them. And people will just sit there and down ticket vote R or whatever it is, dude. Because again, Stark County is a very red county, is what it is, dude. And it's wrong, honestly. And I'm not saying you should sit there and vote, Democrat in there or whatever the case be, but even still, it's like, no, it's not a two-party system to begin with, dude. And that's the problem. It's people not realizing that there's more than two parties, is what it is. And it's time to actually start having America done the right way. And truthfully, it's time to actually make Ohio an awesome state again, and starting county by county is what it is right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I'm running for county commissioner of Stark County in 2024. Vote for Adam is what it is, dude, and it's as simple as that. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all in the next one.